Greetings, Hardin County Tiger fans, one and all, everywhere, up and down and around, as we're on the road here in Henderson, Tennessee today on WKWX, as the Lady Tigers and Tigers are being hosted by the Chester County Eagles, and it's the first meeting of these teams this year, and we'll come back in about 2 weeks and play again. So we're out on the road, and the Tigers are warming up, the Eagles are warming up. Lady Tigers kind of hurting from an overtime loss to Lexington on Tuesday night, but determined to come back and get a W tonight.
Yeah, they had that game right square in their hands, and then it came down to a free throw shooting deal, and we missed the front end of a 1-and-1. They got the rebound, hustled down in 6 seconds, hit a three, tied it up, and then really it was all them toward the end in the overtime. But we played so well in that game. We deserved to win it. But, you know, this is a young team, and they're learning, and they'll have to learn how to finish. But this will be a tough assignment tonight. Chester County always plays good over here. They're well coached, a veteran coach. And so it'll be interesting to see how they'll play. And, you know, they need a win here because we're going to be on the road for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's the beginning of a 6-game district run at the end of the season. I don't recall ever having that many district games jammed in without any other non-district games in between. Yeah. We normally will play like 1 or 2 of them before Christmas, and then end up playing them again after we had a chance to get better and get stronger, and then you could come back and be more competitive. That is, if you managed to, if you lost the game. But this doesn't give us much time to recover. We're going to have to stay in shape if we're already in shape, and be able to run the floor with 1 and all between now and the end of the season.
Well, there's a positive and a negative to that. The negative is playing them all in a row, and then you have to turn around and do it again.
Play them all over. Right.
So for the next 3 weeks, you're playing the same teams.
Right.
The positive to probably why we got a schedule like this is because we're in a 4-man district. So what that means is we're basically just playing for seeding right now.
Correct.
There's not a play-in game with the 4 teams. So not having a big district means that you got to go out and find some basketball games, and that's what they've had to do. They've really had, well, me and you've been everywhere. We've been in Loretta, we've been in Mississippi, we've been in Alabama a couple of times. I mean, it's been everywhere, and that's the result of not having a 7 or 8 team built-in schedule. And so they decided, everybody's doing the same thing we're doing. Everybody's playing each other right now. And the only thing is that, you get in tournament time, you're still playing the same people over and over.
And when we break out of that, we're guaranteed a region game.
Oh, yeah,
so,
yeah.
Although that sounds like it's an extra game, it really isn't, because you're eliminating a couple of games in the district tournament by only having 4 opponents,
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see how that develops. The whole system of competition in TSSAA has taken a twist since COVID hit, and the realignment of the districts and all that is coming to bear, and we just got to learn to live with it.
And we're in a new region. We started last year in that region, Jackson Southside being the tops over there, South Gibson being the other team that's in the top 2 over there, and it's been really, it was really tough for our side to go over to that side, even though Hardin County last year got a win against South Gibson, a really good team, and made it to the sectional, 1 game away from going to the state again.
I know.
But Southside, oh my goodness, man, they were on another level.
No question. But from year to year, sometimes that changes, and we'll see what transpires. We have a couple of minutes before the tip-off. We'll let our sponsors have a word or two with you, and we'll be back with the introduction of starting lineups after these messages. guarded by Bailey Gamble. Ashton Davis. Neely Barrier.
Now it's time for your Chester County Eagles.
And those are your starters.
Catch up.
And I believe I left Haley Hardin out, but I didn't see her squeak out there. Okay. So we got 5 now instead of 4. Starting for the Lady Eagles, Brooke Ketchum. Jariah Williamson. Followed by Hannah Cherry. Grace Compton. And Allie Campbell. That's Annabelle Lockridge rather than Compton. So those are your starters. As for the life of me, I can't remember her first name, but Coach Pipkin has been here for years and years, had a lot of great teams here at Chester County. And, of course, our head coach, Brandon Kirk, with Ryan Geyer and Rob Parson as assistants, all doing fine jobs in leadership roles at our Tennessee schools. I do remember Annabelle Lockridge from last year. She's got some height on her, and she was hard to stop last year. I imagine she's probably a little harder this year. Tap's going to be controlled, however, by Davis, as she bats it back in the corner or in the backcourt to Hardin on the right side now to Gamble. Round the horn, Callahan. Now to Barrier on the left wing. Out to Hardin as Chester County set up in the zone. They're wearing white with blue trim. Tigers in charcoal gray with maroon. Pass off into the corner. Now underneath to Callahan out to Gamble for 3 off the right side. She got it.
Well, that's good ball movement right there.
Tigers up with the early 3-point lead. 7:21 left to go, first period. Round the horn comes Campbell. Now to Lockridge. Back to Campbell. Here's a shot off the left side. That's no good by Williamson. Rebound taken down and put up by Lockridge. This time we're going to have Davis come out of the pack and dribble into the forecourt. Tigers on the offensive end. Here's Barrier from the corner for 3. Missed it. Rebound taken down by Lockridge. Eagles down the floor. Shot off the left wing. This is way off. It's going to be saved in, however, but right into the hands of Barrier. Barrier to Hardin. Hardin to Gamble. Gamble stops. Right wing puts up the 3. Missed it. Rebound. Williamson. Williamson running. Stops. Guns about a 14-footer. Missed it. Rebounds. Batted out of bounds. And they're going to say that Campbell knocked it out. Reaching over the back of Davis. Davis in good position for the rebound. She just was superseded by Campbell. So, Haley Hardin dribbles down the floor. On the right wing now to Gamble. Now to Davis, more toward the left. Hardin, Davis. In the corner to Campbell on the left side. She'll pass it in and has it batted away or deflected and picked up on the floor by Brooke Ketchum. Over to McManus. McManus to Lockridge. Left side driving. Jumper from 6 is good by Williamson. And it's 3-2 Tigers now. Down the floor they come. Okay, Hardin on the left wing now. That's Barrier, who's going to be fouled in the corner by Williamson.
Bill, I don't think she was a freshman last year and played really well against us over here. You remember her?
Barely, yes, but all these girls are players. 2-3 zone still by Chester County. Callahan, high post, out on the right side. Gamble for 3. It's off, no good. Rebound taken down by Lockridge. Over to Williamson. Back to Lockridge right wing. Lob in the paint. Underneath and wide open. Who had come on the backside is Lockridge. She will score. And it will be Tiger basketball in the forecourt, now trailing 4-3. 5:01 left to go in the first period. Gamble picks up the dribble in the center court circle, moves in the deep corner now to Davis on the left side. Over now, here's Hardin for three, yes. Haley Hardin put up a three and got nothing but nylon. 6-4 Tigers now, 4:36 remaining, first period. Williamson has the ball deflected and stolen away by Gamble. Hardin gets the loose ball and is running the floor. Stops on the right wing. Looks to Gamble out at center court. She'll drift left, go to the right side to Hardin. Now to Barrier, back to Gamble. Under pressure, gets it to Davis. Now to Barrier for three. It's off the back rim. Davis with the rebound. Out to Hardin. Tigers set up the offense again. Gamble, head of the key. Right side, Hardin. Meets a double team, kicks it back to Gamble. She goes for three. Back rim. Lockridge with the rebound. Outlet to Williams. We're knotted at 6, and the Chester County Lady Eagles have possession of the basketball in the backcourt. Nice little crowd here. Lots of folks from Hardin County made the trip tonight. As we're looking at the Eagle upside down on our side of the court. But on the left side, they go to Campbell. Down low is a jumper up by Lockridge. No good. Rebound taken down by Callahan. Callahan to Hardin. Hardin and the Tigers set up the offense. Right side to Gamble. Back to Hardin. As Barrier has moved into the paint. As Gamble gets trapped down low, tries to get it over to Callahan on the right. It's stolen away, picked up by the Eagles. Down the floor they come. Williamson's in the lane. Kicks it left to Campbell. Campbell back to Williamson. Tigers in a 2-3 zone themselves. Down low to Lockridge. Quickly to Ketchum. Now to Williamson. 1:57. Here's a pass underneath. Lockridge goes up for the shot. She missed it, but she's fouled. Foul's going to be on Callahan, her first. Team's first, and that's one foul apiece in the first quarter. 6 all, and Lockridge is on the line with the opportunity to break the tie. First shot is off, no good. Second shot. Missed it too. Rebound is going to be put up by Ketchum. Another rebound is going to be put up and in, this time by Lockridge. Lockridge scores, and she's fouled again.
Yeah, we did a terrible job of blocking out there and gave them another couple of opportunities. And then she'll go back to the line.
Foul's on Barrier, her first. She missed the free throw. And Davis gets the rebound, dribbles it across the timeline for the Tigers. 1:44 left in the first. Tigers down 8-6. The pass down on the low to Callahan. Callahan outside to Davis, right side to Gamble. To Davis now. Barrier on the left in the corner now. By Hardin for three. She got it. Haley Hardin cuts the lead now, or gives the lead to the Tigers, 9-8. And Campbell is out on the left wing. Goes to McManus. Right side Williamson. 1:07 now. Tigers up 9-8. She's going to wait till at least the 1 minute mark, and then she makes a break with it. Goes to McManus. Now underneath. As Lockridge has it, kicks it out to Williamson. Williamson for three, and she hit it. She's got 5 now. It's 11-9 Chester County. 41 seconds left to go. Barrier in the corner. Hardin for three. Yes! Haley Hardin. That's 3 threes tonight. And it's 12-11 Hardin County. 27 seconds remaining. Williamson Out to McManus. Down on the baseline to Ketchum. Round the horn. Williamson drives in the lane, puts up the shot, missed it, rebound. Gamble has had it, but Lockridge came over the top, tied it up with 11 seconds remaining, and they're going to call a hell ball. Tiger possession with one chance for the Tigers to add to this 1 point lead they're hanging on to, 12-11.
Well, they're saying it's Chester County's ball.
Now they're giving the ball to Davis. Was standing on the line. Their official was about to hand her the basketball, and they made a decision at the desk that was wrong.
I think their lights off.
Here's a chance for Chester County to take the lead. Here's a three from the corner by McManus. It's no good. Rebound Davis. 5 seconds. Across the line, Hardin.
Got to shoot.
To Gamble. Now back to Hardin for three at the buzzer, and she missed it. She was about 10 feet outside the line when she let it go. It was a long shot, but the Lady Tigers win the first quarter, 12-11. But you know what happens next. Quarter number 2 coming your way in 60 seconds. Twelve to 11, the first quarter score. Lady Tigers and the Lady Eagles, Hardin County and Chester County, are fighting it out here. I don't know, is Chester County 1-0 in the district now or 0-1?
I don't know that.
Lady Tigers need a victory tonight, big time. Tigers have the basketball to begin the second period. They get it down in the corner now. This is Gamble for three. She missed it. Rebound taken down by Williamson. Williamson back down the floor. Left side now to Campbell. Corner on the left side. I thought Gamble was going to get a steal there. Instead, it got through to Williamson. Now a three-pointer by McManus. It's off no good. Rebound taken down. Or a loose ball is picked up there by Davis. Davis over to Barrier on the left side. Under to Callahan. Callahan is blocked on the low post. Double team. Has to go back outside to Hardin. Now all the way around on the right side to Gamble. Now back to Hardin in the corner left side. Around the horn. Tigers whipping it around there. Looked like a wiffle ball team. And Hardin has it midcourt. Tigers up 12-11. 6:54 left to go in a second. Go to Davis. Now to Gamble for three on the right. This one's off. Rebound taken down by Williamson. Williamson will dribble it down the floor and get it over to Campbell. Campbell tries to go low post to Lockridge, but he gets knocked out of bounds. Touch last by Davis, who did a good job of defense, keeping Lockridge from having her way underneath that basket.
I think this is our first sub in the game. 30's in for 45.
And that's Carly Heinsohn. Now to Williamson. In the corner. McManus. Long three by Williamson. I mean, we're talking NBA three there. And she hit it off the right side. 14-12 now. Tigers down by 2. And they're still working the perimeter. Gamble giving the three, doesn't take it. Davis tries to lob it inside, but it's going to be tapped away and stolen there by Heinsohn. Now here's a three by Williamson. from the right side of the loop. It's off no good. A whistle and a foul called, I'm thinking, on the rebound.
No, they call it a held ball.
Held ball, okay.
34 can't believe it either. She thought it was a foul, too.
As Davis checks out, into the game comes Strickland, Riley Strickland. In the corner they go with it to Heinsohn, back outside to Williamson on the right now. Heinsohn looking in, goes across the lane to Boland, who's checked into the game. Now to Heinsohn on the right side. She missed it, rebound, shot put up, and no good by Lockridge.
Oh, she
walked. Heinsohn,
good Lord,
did a major league high
step. They called a foul on us.
That was a high step and walk if I ever saw one. And Callahan picks up the foul.
My gosh.
That's when you
Macarena under there for a minute.
That's when you know you're cursed.
Yeah.
Inbound to Williamson, following the foul. Here's a Heinsohn for three. As air ball rebound taken down by Prather, who's in for Chester County. Now to Heinsohn.
Walking again.
Got her this time. Heinsohn did the same move again. This time it was it's going to be called, and Callahan will check out. In comes Atkins. That is Atkins, right? And here comes Hardin across the timeline to Strickland. Left side now, the barrier. They're still way outside to Hardin, giving the long three. She takes it, missed this one, goes in the corner. I thought Strickland might have saved it in, but not in time.
Good hustle.
Yeah, good work, and just didn't turn out. 5:04 left to go, second period. Hardin County down 14-12, and have been blitzed in this quarter through almost 3 minutes of play. And it's here's a pass on the left side of Williamson. Across the lane, they go to Boland. Now to Williamson. In the corner to Lockridge. Underneath, shot is no good there by Prather. Follows no good by Heinsohn. Finally, the rebound is going to be taken down by Gamble. Gamble across the timeline to Hardin. Now to Strickland. Strickland down in the corner now to Barrier. Barrier back out to Hardin. She stops in the circle. Right side to Gamble for three. Yes, Bailey Gamble got a three, and she let that thing go very quickly. 15-14, Tigers up by one. 4:05 remaining in the half. As Williamson controls outside on the right side now to Heinsohn. Heinsohn lobs it underneath, and going up for the shot is Prather. It's a loose ball. It's off no good, and Strickland comes up with the rebound. Now down in the corner to Barrier to Strickland. Now Gamble tries her hand with the three. It's off no good, and Williamson comes off a run and splits a double team, drives in, lays it up and in. You can't say she beat us down on defense. She just drove through the middle of a double team.
Nice.
The Tigers get it down to Barrier. She gets a quick bounce pass inside to Atkins. Katie Atkins scores. 17-16 now. Tigers up by one. On the left side, Boland. Now Heinsohn for three. Almost another air ball. It's going to be deflected off the rim. Picked up by Gamble. Down the floor now, and now it's a three-pointer off the left side by Barrier. She hit it.
My goodness, we're letting them fly tonight.
I'm telling you. 2:50 left in the second. It's 20-16. Tigers by four. Biggest lead of the night. Now there's timeout on the floor. Timeout, Chester County. We'll take a pause here for 30 seconds, and we'll be right back. Tigers leading 20-16. Chester County will have the basketball following the timeout. 2:46 left here in the first half. 20-16 Hardin County. McManus back in the game. Goes down on the left wing. A long three-pointer by Williamson's way off, and knocked out of bounds by Campbell, Allie Campbell.
We got to get it in.
Get to hurry. They got it into Gamble, or rather to Barrier. Barrier across the timeline. Back to Hardin. Now to Barrier. Hardin again now at midcourt. Drives in the circle. To Barrier. Right side to Strickland. And now a three-pointer off the left side by Hardin. It's off, no good. And the rebound. Is that Miller?
Yeah, went off.
Yeah, Hannah Miller had checked into the game. Her ponytail is so big I cannot see her number. Now Chester County brings it down the floor. They pass it underneath and going in for an easy layup. And Lockridge gets a deuce. She now has 8. Tigers lead is 2. Strickland down in the corner to Miller. Back to Strickland. Now to Hardin midcourt. Hardin lobs in. Gets it to Atkins. She'll take one dribble and then get it out to Hardin for 3. She hit it.
Haley's hot.
Haley Hardin has got 12
fire tonight.
All of them from three-point land. So, 23-18. Tigers' biggest lead yet, with 5. Across the timeline, they get to Williamson on the right side. She missed the 3. Long rebound is going to be taken down there by McManus. All the way across court to Williamson. Now to Lockridge. To Campbell. Here's McManus with the shot. It's off, no good. Rebound taken down by Miller. Long outlet pass. Down to Barrier in the corner. Here's a 3 by Miller. It's off, no good. Atkins had the rebound, but it was stripped away from her by Williamson. She comes across the timeline, goes on the left side. Here's a 3 by Campbell. It's no good. Rebound Hardin. She gets it over the center court line there to Barrier. Back out to Hardin. Hardin giving the 3. This one won't go. Rebound Williamson. 30 seconds left to go in the half. It's 23-18. Tigers up by 5. In the corner. They go now to Campbell. On the right wing. Here's Williamson off the left for 3. Got all of that one. She got all of that one. It's a 2-point Tiger lead. 10 seconds remaining in the half. Miller. Passes outside. Hardin's going to have to take a long shot at the buzzer. Just missed off the front rim. And the half comes to a close with the Tigers leading 23-21. How about that?
What a first half. They played, really good first halves the last few weeks. And then, it's kind of struggled a little bit in the fourth. So this third quarter is going to be real pivotal for them. I don't understand what Chester County is trying to do. They're kind of just sitting back and letting us kind of find that open person, whip it around, and, we're getting open looks. And the difference is, from any other game, we're knocking them down. Haley has absolutely been on fire. Bailey's hit a couple. Neely hit one. And then, we hadn't really had to go inside to Claire. And what we're doing defensively is we're really crashing inside, trying to keep them from beating us inside. And they haven't shot the ball very well.
We've hit 7 3-pointers in the first half.
Yeah, without Williamson, they really hadn't done anything from outside. She's had all their points outside, I believe.
And we've only had 1 2-point shot in the whole first half. And no free throws.
It was a fast-paced game. What is it, 6:27? Started at 6, and we're at halftime.
It was a little after 6 when we started. 23-21, the halftime score. We'll let our sponsors talk to you for a few minutes, and then we'll be back with more from Henderson, Tennessee after these words. Stay with us here on K93. Halftime here at Henderson, Tennessee. Bill Sharp along with Steve Carnell as we're out on the road tonight with the Hardin County Tigers, as the Chester County Eagles are hosting us here tonight. So far, we've been treated very nicely by the folks here. And I was just noticing that there's a banner on the wall there on the gate that with fence, let me put it that way, for Coach Doyle Murphy, who was a longtime coach and an athletic director here, and he passed away several years ago, and we certainly miss him, and he was always gracious as a host.
Yeah, I remember seeing him from time to time when we would come over here, especially over there at the football stadium, and he was. And wasn't he in Savannah at one time at Hardin County?
I want to say that sounds familiar, but
it's
been a while because it came here in 1984,
yeah.
I think. So it would have been just about before my time.
I think he has a connection with Hardin County through the middle school.
Yeah, but right now the issue at hand is Hardin County hanging on to a 2-point lead, and they're doing that through the play of Haley Hardin, who scored 12 of those 23 points, and we've had 7 3-pointers tonight, and you never know when those babies will go away, so who knows what's going to happen in this second half. I'd like to have a better cushion. Let's look at the scoring for Chester County. Leading scorer is Williamson, Jeriah Williamson with 13, and she's followed by Ella Lockridge, and that's all of them, 21. And for the Tigers, as I said, Haley Hardin with 12. Also, Neely Barrier with 3, and Bailey Gamble with 6, and Katie Atkins with 2.
Yeah, it's been a good shooting night for us. We have absolutely fired the 3 up tonight, and that's kind of the game plan. They're bigger inside than we are, more aggressive, I guess, more experienced too inside. But this third quarter, we get off to a fast start, keep this thing, 2, 3, 4 points, and get into the fourth quarter, and who knows what happens when the pressure turns up. But, like I said, first half, I don't think we've shot it any better, and it's good to see Haley get on track, and she's that way. If she can ever find her shot and find her feeling, she can fill it up.
No doubt about it. I was looking at the schedule. On Tuesday, we go to McNairy County, which will be, believe it or not, 3 games away from the end of the season. And I know it's been a long haul for us since Christmas because we've been on the road so much, but it just seems like it hasn't been that long.
No.
Maybe they're coming so fast we can't feel them.
Well, but, we played a lot in a week too early. We had 3 games a week, and when you're traveling as much as we've been traveling, then.
Well, when you've got 4 teams in your district, that's only 3, actually 6 guaranteed games that you've got.
Yeah.
You've got to fill your schedule with whatever you can find, and it's gotten where we're having to go to Timbuktu to find somebody that'll play us. For one thing, because of our reputation as a good program, but another is because of the distances involved in West Tennessee.
Well, it's not bad if they'll return the favor, like going to Lawrence County last week in Alabama, Moulton. And I asked Coach Carpenter over there, I said, surely y'all going to come back. And they are next season. They're going to return the favor, and that's good. Some of these teams, we're going their place and playing, and they're not wanting to come to our place and play. And so that makes it difficult. Loretta was supposed to come to our place a couple of years ago, and it was snowed out, and then didn't get to play last year, and then went over there this year. And they're a young team, too, so I don't know that we want any more of that for the next couple of years. They politely just put one on us on both sides, on the men and the women.
I don't know where you got polite.
Well, they were very nice about it.
Oh, you mean they smiled at the end, right?
Yeah, they smiled and shook your hand and said, great job, and maybe we'll see y'all again, All
right, we're about ready to start action here in the third period, and we don't even have time enough for a commercial break, so we're just going to hold it here and and watch the blue and the gray play. More white than blue, but there's obviously not a lot of blue in this gymnasium. I was coming in and I remember the days in the old gym in the building next door, and that was a treat. If you never saw a game in there, you didn't know what Cracker Box meant.
Yeah, we've been in some of those too. Coach Pipkin, though, she's a good coach. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments, if any, that she made. And I'm sure the one thing she's going to do is maybe adjust, maybe go to a man-to-man a little bit and keep us from getting these open threes. Who knows? But we'll see. And I'm interested in seeing how the Tigers come out and approach it. And we've been pretty much just collapsing inside and giving them the outside shot as well.
Looks like the original starting five for both teams as Ketchum and Williamson and Lockridge, Williams, and McManus. Tigers with their basic starting lineup. Hardin now has the ball on the left wing. On the right wing now to Gamble. Back out with Barrier way across court. They're trying to force it into Callahan. She had it batted away. Got a hold of it. Squeezed the shot from inside. How she got it off, I don't know. But Callahan is going to get the first 2 points of the second half. And the Tigers' lead now is 4. Excellent muscle and effort there by Callahan. As now comes down Williams on the left wing. She'll take a three and lights the scoreboard up with one off the left side. Cutting the lead now to 1. That's one of those net slappers that got tangled up on the rim and they had to stop play to unravel it. And Hardin will come down the floor to Davis. Now to Gamble on the right, back to Hardin on the left. She'll stop, tries to penetrate on the left side. Comes back out, spin move, stops. 12-foot jumper off the back rim, rebound Williamson. Williamson behind the back dribble on the fast break. Stops, high post left side. Right side now McManus. Underneath, they go to Campbell, and or rather Lockridge, and it's stripped away by Davis. Out to Hardin, under to Callahan. Callahan's going down the lane, just could not handle the pass. It was a little hot. But will be Chester County basketball in the backcourt. 6:44 left to go third period, 25-24 Tigers. Eagles with the basketball. They go to Williamson on the left wing. Long cross-court pass now to McManus. Now to Campbell. Here's Williamson for three on the left. Man, she hit another one. She's got 19. Tigers come down to Barrier on the left wing. Now to Hardin. Back to Barrier. Giving the three. Takes it. Partially blocked by Ketchum. Rebound Eagles. They're running. Williamson in the forecourt. Holds it up. Does a little curl there. Comes back to the right wing now to McManus. Here's a jumper from the free throw line by Lockridge, and she hit it. It's 29-25. A quick pass underneath to Callahan. In and out, won't go. Rebound Williamson. Williamson down the floor. Curls right, gets it back now to McManus. Here's a running jumper that's off and no good by Campbell. Rebound Davis out to Hardin. Hardin out to Barrier on the left. Now on the right side to Hardin. In the corner to Gamble. Hardin gets it now to Gamble for three. This catches the side of the backboard. And Lockridge with the rebound. Outlet toss to Williamson. She's in the forecourt. Stops, goes down in the corner now to McManus. And she'll airmail it across court to Williamson on the right side. McManus now on the left. In to Ketchum. To Williamson for three. This is going to rim out no good. As Ketchum gets the rebound and loses it. It's going to be picked up by Hardin. Outlet pass to Gamble. Gamble goes in against Williamson. Puts the shot up. It's going to be blocked. Saved in bounds. Great play by Williamson there. And she got it back on the other end. Drives in the lane. Hit a soft 3-foot jumper. And Williams now has 22. And it's 31-25. 4:25 left in the third. Here's a pass inside to Callahan. Callahan gets an open door to the glass, lays it up and in. So 31-27 now with 4:14 remaining in the third. Tigers down. A little run there by the Eagles. And now here's a three-pointer off the left side. It's no good. Rebound. Catch him. Loose ball picked up there by Campbell. On the right side to Williamson. Her three won't go. Rebound. Lockridge down underneath to catch him for three. Missed it. Lockridge with the rebound. Put it up and in. And they are dominating inside right now. Tigers can't get a rebound. Hardin trailing by 6 now. Biggest lead of the night. Here's a three off the left side now by Barrier. It's off no good. Rebound by Gamble. Gamble and Lockridge are going to lock up and go to a hell ball.
It seems like they've got every hell ball. I don't know how that's possible, but every time it points in their direction.
Callahan comes out. In comes Atkins.
They've really turned up the pressure too, Bill. The Eagles have. They've really started playing fast with Williamson. She's
33-27. Williamson dribbles across the timeline at a walk. Goes to McManus. Out to Campbell. Bobbled it, regained it, got it over to Williamson on the left side. Long cross-court pass to McManus. Down to Williamson baseline. Drives, puts up a one-hand jumper. With the right hand coming left to right. Nice shot by Williamson. She's got 23 now. And it's a 37 or 35-27 game. Eagles by 8. Here's a lob pass inside or a quick pass inside now to Atkins. They're going to go out of bounds. Give it to the Eagles. And things are going from bad to worse for the Lady Tigers right now. On the right side, Williamson has it. Stares into a Tiger 2-3 defense, and here's a pass underneath, driving in, putting up the shot is Playthrough who got in the game. Now there's a loose ball, it's picked up. It's outlet pass to Hardin. Hardin is in the forecourt. Right side now. Left side to Hardin on the perimeter. Hardin stops, head of the key, kicks it out to Davis, a little further out on the right. Now to Davis. Tigers looking to get it to Atkins in the paint. Long pass over to Gamble. She wants the three. Doesn't have time. Now they go to Barrier on the left. Here's a pass out real quickly to Hardin. A quick pass into Atkins. She missed the layup. Rebound going to be taken by the Eagles. And they're across the timeline. That's how quick they are. They get it and they're gone. McManus on the left side to Campbell. Back and forth. Manus and Campbell. Here's a pass down low. It gets kicked out to Williamson on the left wing. Back outside. Now to McManus. To Locker. She tries to pass it under real quickly to Prather, and it's going to be stolen away by Atkins. Tigers on the offensive attack. In the corner they go to Hardin. They're certainly not giving Haley Hardin any shots. Here's a three-pointer off the right by Gamble. It's off no good. Rebound McManus to Williamson. Here come the Eagles. 56 seconds remaining here in the third period. 35-27. To Campbell on the right side. Into Prather. Down in the corner to Williamson for three. No good. Prather with the rebound. She backs into Hardin. And it looks like there's going to be a foul. That foul is going to be on Hardin, her first. First shot by Prather is off and no good. Juju Prather. Second shot. She hit it. 37-27. Tigers down by 10 now.
Quickly.
Oh, 36-27. Okay. Yeah. They put it up there quicker than I thought. 36-27 now. Tigers down by 9. Hardin, 35 seconds. On the left side, down in the corner now to Barrier. Still hugging the left side, now on the right side of Davis. Davis, 8 or 9 feet outside the circle. Around the horn they go. As pass inside to Atkins, a quick kick out pass to Davis. Shot's no good, rebound. Picked up by Gamble. Gamble goes out, or Barrier. Barrier tries to get it out to Hardin with 10 seconds. Williamson gets a steal and a quick bucket. 3 seconds. Here's a long shot at the buzzer. It's off, no good by the Tigers. As Williamson, following a weird-looking steal, ends up with the deuce there and has 25 points. And it's a 38-27 game going into the fourth quarter. Tigers down. We'll be back in 1 minute. (38-27). Tigers lost the third quarter, 17-4, and going to have to make a comeback here in the fourth. Mandatory if they're going to get out of here with their skins. Now, with it is Barrier out to Hardin. Hardin drives in the lane, goes up for the layup. She's fouled.
You don't think about it, Bill, in that third quarter, I don't know that we attempted a handful of shots.
Well, there were enough turnovers and enough takeaways that they really didn't get many shots to opportunities on that end.
Yeah. Williamson, she did it all in that one.
First shot by Hardin is off, no good. Second shot, missed that one. Rebound, Barrier. Barrier is going to be held up there by Prather.
And they get it again.
We had it to start the quarter. So.
Yeah, I know, but
Williamson in now to Lockridge. Tigers in full court pressure now. Then their Eagles beat it to get it down low, and going up for the shot is Carly Heinzen. We'll get an easy 2 off the left side from about 6 feet away. And it's 40-27 now. Hardin with it. Outside on the left-hand dribble. Goes to Barrier, left wing. Now to Gamble, who's come out high. Still his own defense by the Lady Eagles.
They're going to sit out there and let us hold it.
We can't just toss it around the perimeter all night long. We're going to have to do something. The Barrier now to Hardin on the left side for 3. Missed it. Rebound. Taken down by Callahan. Callahan has it momentarily. Tries to get it to Davis. Almost stolen away. Regains it to Hardin. Now to Barrier to Gamble in the corner. Back around the horn we go. 6:29 left to go. Tigers trail 40-27. Hardin out now to Barrier in the corner to Davis. Davis beats a double team, stops, kicks it outside to Hardin for 3. In and out, won't go. Rebound. Nice. Barrier, and she scores.
Nice play by Neely.
Down the floor they go to Heinzen. Heinzen back to Williamson. Cross court to McManus on the right side. She is way outside. Now to Williamson. Long cross-court pass. With it is McManus. Into pace of Prather. Here's a held ball there, a situation between Davis and Prather, and absolutely no love lost between those two. Now there's a substitution. Heinsohn checks out. In comes Allie Campbell. Davis in now to Hardin. Down in the corner. That's Gamble now to Barry on the left side. To Hardin. Hardin reverse pivot dribble. Can't go. Goes back outside now. Tigers still trying to find Callahan open inside, but Lockridge has got her closed off. Here's a driving jumper that's going to be attempted on the baseline by Gamble, but it's going to be blocked. And I think Lockridge got a good piece of that ball. Tigers will have it out as it goes out of bounds. In the corner to Hardin. Hardin giving the three, takes it, rattles but missed it.
Nice.
Callahan got the rebound.
Foul right there. Oh my goodness.
Going up for the shot. I don't see a foul, but they're indicated there was one, I believe, but it will be Tiger basketball.
Well, they're letting them play inside.
Inbound to Davis. Been a grand total of 6 fouls called in the game. As they get it into Hardin, it's stolen away by Williamson. She's in the forecourt, down in the corner now. To McManus. Back to Williamson. Goes underneath and wide open is Campbell. She is going to get it. A deuce there, and it's 42-29. Tigers down by 13. 4:39 left to go in the game. Tigers took it on the chin in the third quarter and haven't been able to make any progress in the fourth. Here's a pass through to Hardin, but it's batted away by Williamson. It goes out of bounds. Give it to Hardin County baseline. Hardin inbounds. Davis outside now. Barrier left side back to Davis, or Hardin rather. Now a three-pointer put up by Barrier. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Williamson. She's running. 4:15 now. Chester County up 42-29. In the corner. They go to McManus. She'll dribble it out of bounds. They're going to say it's touched last by the Tigers. I thought she just dribbled it out. They're going to give it to Williamson in the corner right side. With 4:07 remaining in the game. The Tigers down by 13. Williamson goes out to midcourt on the dribble. Now underneath, they go to Lockridge. She can't go, covered up there by Callahan. Goes back outside to Williamson. Good job by Clara that time. Inside is a traveling call on Williamson. She got the pass, made a quick start into the lane and walked with the basketball. They will move it to side court, give it to the Tigers, who have 3 minutes and 47 seconds to cover up this 13-point deficit. So Strickland on the right side in for the Tigers. There's a whistle and a foul called on Campbell.
That's only the 7th foul in this game.
I'm literally just not many fouls been called.
4 in the first and 3 in this one.
And here's Strickland tries goes underneath the Callahan. She can't go, but gets it out to Hardin for 3.
Yeah.
Nope, this is not going to go. Rebound is McManus. The magic for Haley Hardin kind of went away here in the second half, and a lot of it's been defense.
Yeah, they just
by
turned
Chester
up the
County.
pressure on us.
Here's Lockridge, who gets it underneath, beats Callahan to the ball, beats it to the glass, and she scores. Lockridge gets her 14th point. And Strickland comes down, loses it. It's going to be picked up by the Eagles. They're in the forecourt now with a 15-point lead with 2:50 remaining. On the left wing to Campbell. Cross court to Williamson. Back to Campbell. Now to Lockridge to Williamson. Giving a 3. Takes it. Missed it. Rebound Prather. Outside now. McManus. Lobs it in, but right into the hands of Clara Callahan. to Hardin. Tigers running the floor. On the left corner they go. Here's Barrier for three. She got it.
Finally.
2:17 remaining.
Late, but
Williamson in the forecourt to McManus. Down to Lockridge, head of the key. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Tigers down 44-32. McManus on the right side. In the lane to play through. Left wing, Williamson giving the open three. I'm afraid you can't give her that shot. She hits it. Into the game comes Atkins. Out comes Callahan. And Hardin dribbles across the timeline with 1:47 remaining in the game. In the corner they go to Barrier. Now down to Strickland on the baseline. Stripped away, and coming up with it is Jariah Williamson. 28 points. 130. Here's a steal at the top of the key. Strickland had it, but Williamson got it back somehow. Now to Campbell, out to Williamson. Now McManus giving a three, but doesn't take it. And there's a foul. Going to be called on Hardin. Her second. And with it now, it's Ketchum to Williamson. Back to Campbell. Now with it is McManus. Covered up by Hardin. There's a lob underneath to Ketchum. Ketchum blew the layup. Rebound taken down. And coming out of there running is Molly Pierce. Pierce in the corner is going to be pushed out of bounds. I think they're going to call a foul on Williamson. Her second. 50 seconds left in the game. Tigers with the basketball. They get it now to Hardin. Over to Strickland left side. In the paint now. Atkins turnaround jumper. Short. Rebound taken down by Campbell. 35 seconds remaining. McManus across the timeline. Going to be fouled by Hardin with 31 seconds remaining. And that's her third. Neither team anywhere close to a 1-and-1 yet with 31 seconds remaining. Inbounds, Williamson goes to Ketchum. Ketchum to that back to Williamson. 26 seconds. Williamson backs it back out, being guarded there tenaciously by Barrier. A pass underneath to Lockridge, and Lockridge just kind of in your faces with 13 seconds remaining, and it's 49-32. And now there's a whistle and a foul called on Williamson, reaching in on Hardin. And with 5.2 seconds remaining, no shots involved. They go to Hardin for the three. It's off, no good, and the buzzer sounds. The game is over, and the Lady Tigers fall 49-32. Oh my!
Well, I mean, it's a tale of two halves. We couldn't throw it in the ocean in the second half, although
28-9.
A lot of it was them. They absolutely just came out and said, okay, we're going to speed this game up, and they're going to ratchet up the pressure, and they did. We didn't handle it, and that's kind of been a bugaboo for us throughout this season. But it is a young team, so they didn't handle it well. Williamson was absolutely the difference in this game and for Chester County. So, I mean, what she ended up with? 28 on this game. 28 of their 47 points.
It's you could tell it was very glaringly apparent that the price of basketball went up at the beginning of the third quarter. And I believe Lady Tigers just ran out of money.
Well, she just got her 1,000th point, too, in this game. I won't think, is she a sophomore?
I believe she's a very young player. I don't know.
I remember her playing last year, I think. But anyway, she's a good player. She was the best one on the floor. We did a great job inside with that. Is it Lockard? 44.
Lockard, yeah.
Yeah, she had a big game last year, but we shut her down pretty much.
Well, she had 16. That's not a terrible night. But
well, I mean, in the first half, she only had, 3 or 4 in the first half.
Right. And she picked up 8 in the second half.
She got some easy baskets in the second half. We were tired, too. I mean, they kind of just, like I said, they turned it up. They put the pressure on. Coach Picken probably went in there and said, here's what we're going to do. You better do it or y'all set. And they did it, and we didn't. And we'll live to fight another night.
Well, that sounds like a deal. The final score, Hardin County loses it 49-32. We'll take a pause here for a word from our sponsors. Don't forget, we got boys action coming your way in just a matter of milliminutes. So stay with us here on K93, and we'll bring it all to you post-haste. We'll be back after these words.
Welcome back to Henderson, Tennessee. I'm Steve Cornell along with Bill Sharp bringing you Hardin County basketball. We're in between games. Coming up Hardin County Tigers and Chester County Eagles hooking up here. Hardin County coming off a huge overtime win at home on Friday night against Lexington. A very entertaining game as the Tigers really did the same thing that the Lady Tigers or Lady Lexington Tigers did to our Tigers in that first game. We came back and McGee hit a shot at the buzzer to tie it up, a 3, and then the Tigers went on to win it in overtime. So this should be an entertaining game as well. Two teams that are pretty evenly matched, same records, and I'm trying to get win number 2 for Hardin County as we move through this district. Bill, team, they're playing a lot better. They're playing as a team, and they've been really fun to watch the last half of this season.
Well, you can see their confidence getting stronger in just about every outing. They have their setbacks, and they're still making some errors that they perhaps won't make when it comes tournament time. But the overall effort has been excellent all season long. It's just now starting to kind of pay off.
Well, Wheeler Wilkes had a big night the other night. He had 25, and that's what we've been waiting for him to bust out, and he did against a good team to bust out on, and that's Lexington. Jackson Burdine getting a lot more playing time. His ability to get to the basket for a freshman has been fun to watch. And Garrett Smith defensively has really played well. J.T. Smith has played well. Tanner Davis, you know, when he wants to, he can do anything he wants out on that court. Of course, Big Caleb in the middle, he's had a great season as the middle man. He's big, thick, and physical in there. Real quick, Wheeler Wilkes, too. He's 18 today, so happy birthday to Wheeler. So maybe we can get a win for him.
Congratulations.
On his birthday. He's a man now. He gets to pay his own bills.
Got the same responsibilities as he does rewards. So.
Yeah, exactly.
They're kind of equal. They equal out after a while. Congratulations to him. And, of course, best of luck to the Tigers tonight as the Lady Tigers fall earlier 49-32. We're about ready for the introduction of starting lineups for the second game tonight. So stay with us here on K93. We'll be back after these words from our gracious sponsors. Back here in Henderson, Tennessee, Bill Sharp along with Steve Carnell. All prepared, all pumped for the second game of the night as the Tigers go into battle against the Eagles of Chester County. knowing that you are all ardent Hardin County Tiger fans, we hope you are enjoying these broadcasts brought to you by our sponsors who foot the bill on this. So be sure to stop by and tell them that you appreciate what they're doing for the community, and things will flow just like a river. Speaking of river, we got one that flows through our county. So we have a pause here for some reason.
They're waiting for the
clock.
clock.
The clock has run down. They stopped it at 19.1 seconds, and I thought we'd already have the lineups by now, but this goes to show you what I think. Okay, here's the Tiger lineup. Garrett Smith coming out. Wheeler Wilkes, a senior. Garrett, a senior. J.T. Smith, a junior. Tanner Davis, a junior. And, of course, Caleb McGee, a senior. Head coach Ryan Geyer. Assistant coaches Brandon Kirk and Rob Parson. Aiden Welch is the initial starter for the Eagles. Then Chance Thompson. Not terribly tall. Cordelius Gaines. Then Amoria Massagill. And last but not least is Chad Barham. Now, he does have a little height on him.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
They'll probably match up pretty well with McGee. McGee may have an inch on him. I don't know. We'll have to see, but it looks like Massagill is going to be jumping with Davis for the Tigers. Ball's up. Davis gets the tap, gets it out now to Smith. Smith is double teamed to the floor in the backcourt with Gaines and Barham. And they may have to jump it again because no one ever really had possession of the basketball. So we're going to jump again. 5 seconds gone out of this game. Tap's going to be controlled by Chester County this time. Picked in the backcourt to Welch on the left side of Thompson for 3. Oh, my. He started that one off with an ouch for the Tigers. 3-0 on the three-point shot there by Thompson. Garrett on the right side now. Wilkes dribbling on the right wing. Around to JT, left side. He crosses the lane. Out to Wilkes. Wilkes circles the free throw line and gets it over to Smith in the corner. Garrett gets it out to JT. Tigers working against a man-to-man defense here. Don't forget Chester County in white with blue. Then Wilkes tries a 3 from the corner. Missed it. Rebound taken down. Welch running in the corner for 3. It's off and no good there by Massengill. Driving in the lane after the rebound is Cordelius Gaines. He is caught sort of mid-gallop and will be fouled. It's going to be on Garrett Smith.
We're going to call this game different, Bill, than they did the girls' game.
It's already that way for sure.
They just let them hack in the girls' game.
On the line and banking a free throw, which is something you don't see very often. Cordelius Gaines hit a bank free throw shot, but as you would expect with that, he missed the second one. Rebound is McGee. McGee out now to Wilkes, now to JT in the corner. Here's a three-pointer. It's off, no good by Davis. Rebound put up and good by Garrett Smith. So Garrett Smith gets the first 2 points tonight. And it's 4-2 Chester County. 6:34 left to go in the first. And in the lane and lobbing it inside is Chad Barnes, wide open, lays it up and in. That was way too easy. J.T. Smith in the forecourt. Picked up by Gaines. Stops on the baseline, out to Wilkes, now to McGee. Nice bounce pass by Wilkes into McGee. McGee gets the deuce. So 6-4 now. Tigers down by 2. Welch in the paint. Outside now to Thompson. And a turnaround jumper is going to be up and good. And that's Massengill who gets a deuce there. He just turned and muscled his way up and fired it home. 8-4 now, Chester County. Tigers get it out to Wilkes, head of the key. Tries to get a pick from McGee. McGee picked and rolled, went in the lane, is wide open, banked it home.
Yeah, nice look by
Caleb
Caleb.
McGee, yeah. 8-6, Tigers hanging in there by 2. Welch drives, puts a shot up from the baseline, no good. Follow is going to be up and good by Massengill.
Get some bodies in there to help Caleb out inside. They're big inside.
There's a pass on the right side. A three-pointer by Wilkes on the right. He hit it. That could be significant. Now it's a 10-9 game. Chester County on top by 1. 4:59, right under 5 minutes to go here in the first period. Lobbed down on the baseline. Massengill trapped under there. Has it stolen away by Wilkes. Out to Davis. Davis now to Wilkes on the right side. To Davis. He drives. Pumps up a little shove shot on the right. It's off, no good. Rebound taken down by Thompson. Out to Welch, who gets it down underneath. The shot is off and no good by Gaines. Rebound McGee outside. The Tigers running. Now head of the key, Wilkes to the right side to JT. McGee to JT, giving the 3. Head fakes, drives, takes a 12-footer, got it.
Nice.
JT cuts the lead to 3 now. Chance Thompson drives in the lane. Reverse layup, missed it, rebound McGee. He just went right through the lane. Here's the Tigers down the floor to Davis, quickly to Wilkes, now to Wilkes for 3, off the back rim. Rebound taken down by Barham. Barham drives in, goes up for the shot. An awkward looking kind of thing that got loose and is on the floor now.
Oh, timeout.
And now there's a timeout called with McGee on the floor with the ball, and the Tigers will retain possession. 3:41 left to go first. It's 11-10 Chester County, back in 30 seconds. All right, Hardin County taking a 1-point lead here.
Yeah. Good timeout, too.
And
good strong.
Ryan Geyer quick with the tee there.
Yeah, well,
and,
that's good by Caleb, man. He's strong in there. Didn't have anywhere to go.
So Burdine checks into the game for the Tigers. Now they go to McGee at free throw line on the right side. Here's Wilkes for a 3-point fadeaway on the right side. It's off, no good. Rebound taken down, outlet pass down the floor by Chester County. It's going to be way too hard over the hands of Chad Barham, and the Tigers will get it right back. With 3:25 left to go here in the first period. Tigers up 11-10. Burdine stops. Gets it underneath to McGee somehow or other. McGee came out with it, got it out now to Wilkes. Now to Davis, he dives through, gets his way in, and it just will not fall. It's off, no good. Rebound taken down by McLemore. Here's a 3-point shot in the corner that is off and no good by McLemore. And the rebound is McGee outside to Burdine. McGee drives, catches Garrett Smith open briefly on the baseline, loses it, however, and Pipkin comes up with it. That's Hunt Pipkin. Now, across the timeline comes Aiden Welch. Welch in the paint, stops, puts up a little 3-foot floating shot, and he hit it. That's his first 2 points on the night. But if you can see his form, you'd wonder why he hadn't scored before now. 12-11, Chester County now on top. In the corner, they go to Wilkes. That is the Tigers go to Wilkes. McGee Low post on the left side, turnaround jumper, banked it, missed it. Rebound taken down by McLemore. Now to Welch. Back to McLemore, back to Welch. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Now it's Thompson. Down underneath, driving in and putting it up with a single hand, and that is Amaria Massengill. He's got 6 now. And Burdine comes down the floor, kicks it right side to Wilkes. Back to Burdine, drives in, kicks it outside now for the open 3 by Davis.
Nice.
Tanner Davis knocks down the 3 from the left wing, and we're tied at 14. 1:28 left to go, first period. 14-14. Chester County with the basketball. McLemore on the right side to Welch. Welch looking at Garrett Smith, can't go, finally goes in the paint. Kicks it left to Thompson. Thompson stop baseline, double team. Gets it out to Welch. Outside now. Here's a three-pointer. It's off and no good, but the tip is going to be up and good by Hunter McLemore.
Yeah, he's got position on us.
Gets the deuce. And it's 16-14. Chester County. Davis in the lane. Splits a double team. Drives in. Banker won't go. Hit the back rim too hard. Came off and outlet pass now. McLemore down on the three-pointer off the right side. It's off no good. Rebound Chester County. Driving jumper. Stripped the net. Running toward the baseline. Aiden Welch picks up a deuce, and it's 18-14. 28 seconds left now. Tigers with the basketball. Down to Burdine in the corner for 3. Skirts the back rim. No. Rebound. McLemore. Across the timeline. Welch. Welch goes in the paint. Stops. He kind of was deserted in there. Put up a 6 or 7 footer. Missed it. Got his own rebound. 6 seconds now. Ball's on the floor, and let's see a whistle and a foul call on Wilkes.
Well, we're going to be a little tougher inside than that. The smallest man on the court
got
beat 2 of us.
And 2 rebounds in a row underneath.
Yeah, we sit there and let him take it away. He's quick, too.
So with it, side court will be McLemore with 5 seconds remaining. Lob pass inside with position and scoring is Massengill. And that is the end of the first quarter. Massengill had 8 that quarter and just wore us out inside. 20-14 to score after 1. We'll be back for 2 right after this 60-second timeout. Stay with us. Burdine takes the inbounds pass and gets it down there to Carter Smith, who's into the game for McGee now. Driving in and putting up a layup in the lane is Davis. It's off no good. Rebound, Massengill down the floor in the corner. Here's a three-pointer, a baseline. It's off no good. Rebound taken down by Davis. And as the Tigers come down, and a three-pointer off the right side by Nathan Nesbitt. Nesbitt checks in for Hardin County at the end of the quarter. Burdine, JT, Carter Smith, Nesbitt, and Davis. There's a shot by Chester County. It's off no good. There's a foul called on the rebound. Reaching over and pushing was Massengill, his first.
I got Barham with that one.
Take it back. That was Barham.
I wouldn't have corrected if you wouldn't keep
Well,
it up with it.
it looked like Massengill had turned and was running down, shaking his head. I thought they called it on him.
He was just mad at Barham.
No, here's a driving layup. Burdine, while we were talking, Burdine takes care of business and picks up 2 as he drove through the lane, put it up and in.
Yeah, nice move by Jackson.
Now it's a 1-point game. Here's a pass in the lane. Stolen away there by Davis, and finally he does come up with it. He comes out dribbling, got a 2-on-2. Davis drives in, lays it up and in. He's going to the house. He was not going to be denied. So Tanner Davis gets his 5th point on the night. And the Tigers lead is 1. Welch in the corner now to McLemore. Back out to Welch in the paint. 15-foot jumper off, no good. Batted away and saved in the corner. Picked up there by Quadarius Gaines. To Welch on the right side of McLemore. Now Welch again facing Jackson Burdine. Coming out high to meet him was McLemore. Long cross-court pass. McLemore down the baseline to Welch in the lane. Tries to pass it through 3 Tiger players. And JT is going to get a foot on the ball. I guess it
kind of hit him in the knees.
Out comes Davis. In comes Wilkes. He sat down for a rest. Welch drives. 12-foot jumper. Got it.
And he's good inside. He's got a little quick pull up. We haven't been able to stop that.
22-21 Chester County now. Destined to be a tight one. Burdine. Nesbitt on the left side. Back to Burdine. Drives. Goes to Wilkes in the corner right side. He dribbles out. In the corner to JT. JT back out to Wilkes. To Burdine. Burdine finds a seam. Drives in the lane. We'll kick it back outside now. And now a 3-pointer by Wilkes from the left, shading the left side of the lane. So Wheeler Wilkes picks up his 6th point. And it's 24-22 Tigers. Here's a 3-pointer by Chester County. It's off no good. Fight for it in the corner. Saved in to Wheeler Wilkes. Out the pass down to Burdine. Burdine goes in, lays it up and in. I thought he might have been fouled too.
Got enough English on it.
But he did not get the call, but he did get the points. So Burdine picks up 2. Chester County comes down the floor. Tigers lead is 4. Pass underneath. Loose in the lane again. This time it's going to be stolen away by JT. JT out. You get it to Carter Smith, who's right in front. Missed the layup. Struggle for the rebounds. Knocked out of bounds as things were happening very quickly. And Carter will go to the bench. In will come McGee. 26-22, 4:17 left to go, second period. Tigers on top by 4. Aiden Welch tries to pass it in the lane. Saved in, and finally driving as McLemore has it. Shots up and no good, or Massengill rather. The shots up and no good, and there will be a whistle and a foul call. It's going to be on Nathan Nesbitt. This may mean Nathan's coming out. We got a substitution as Garrett Smith is going to come in. 2 shots there being placed there by Massengill. First shot's off, no good. Nesbitt sits, and indeed Garrett Smith back in the game. Second shot, he got it. All right, 26-23. Burdine across the timeline, gets to the head of the key, goes left side to JT. JT back to Burdine, drives in. He sort of gang guarded there. He goes up for a shot, and they're calling for traveling. He had a couple of men on him. He head faked, but he must have drug a foot or something. 3:49 left to go in the half. Tigers lead 26-23. Inbounds, or in the paint, they go to Barham. Back out and then back to Barham. Barham lays it up and in. Barham now has 2. There's a Driving shot by Wilkes. It's off no good. Coming out with it is Massengill to Welch underneath, and a shot put up and blocked by McGee. Another block, now a loose ball, and a follow is going to be up and good by Massengill. And it's now a 27-26 lead. And Burdine comes down, takes an immediate three, and nails it. Getting the lead right back. It's 29-27 now. Chester County working the offense with 2:53 remaining in the half. They go left side to Gaines. Gaines to Welch. Down in the corner. Here is a shot, long three-point shot by Barham from the corner. Rebound's going to be taken down by Thompson. He goes up for the follow. Massengill, rather, up for the follow, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called. This one's going to be on J.T. Smith, his first. That's only the team's fourth. On the line and shooting two is Massengill. He missed the first one.
How many times they been to the line? Have we been
like
maybe
six.
once?
Second shot is up and good. So the Tigers hanging on to a 1-point lead here, and they have the basketball with 2:37 remaining to halftime. Garrett Smith inbounds it to Jackson Burdine. Burdine, the freshman, comes down the floor to Davis, to Garrett, and Gaines is going to get a steal. Nice. Go down for the layup, and Garrett Smith goes in and ends all possibility for a deuce there, but he is going to pick up a foul.
Well, Garrett's going to foul you. If you're going in there, you're going to earn it.
Cordarius Gaines goes to the line, shooting two. If he hits them both, Chester County will have the lead. He hit the first one. JT checks in, Garrett checks out. Next shot coming.
What did they?
They're going to call a lane violation. So Gaines gets one there, and we're tied at 29 with 2:20 remaining in the half. Davis in the paint, stops, guns it, has it blocked by Thompson. Thompson gets the loose ball, and Chester County comes down the floor with Welch going in the corner, and a three-pointer off the right side by Gaines is going to be the reason that the Chester County Tigers take a 32-29 lead here. And Tanner Davis goes on the right, gets it to Burdine. Burdine's three is just a little bit off. Rebound taken there by Massengill. Outlet pass. Welch is in the lane. Stops. 6 foot one-hander. Missed it. Rebound. Davis. Davis. Quick outlet pass to Burdine. Burdine goes in. Throws it up. It's going to get the foul. Thought he'd get the shot too, but it didn't find the hole there.
Old Welch was pressing down on him. He just couldn't find the basketball, but a good move and way to get the foul.
Thompson picks up his first foul, and it's 32-29 Chester County. Burdine just cut that to 2. He can cut it to 1 with his next free throw. And those are the first 2 free throws we've attempted. Hit them both. We are now 2 for 2. Amazing. Down the floor comes Chester County, though. It's lost in the lane. Picked up by JT with 1:22 remaining in the half. All the way down the court. They get it to Burdine in the corner, left side. Here's a three-pointer put up by Davis. It's off no good. Rebound, Massengill. Down the floor they come. Welch in the lane. Gets it underneath. As Barham had a shot, but missed it. Rebound, Tigers. They get it to Wilkes. Wilkes now to Burdine. Burdine 52 seconds. In the corner to Wilkes for three. No. Rebound. Barham. Barham running. Got a 1-on-3. Goes in the corner to Welch instead. Outside, here's a three-pointer that saved in by McGee on the rebound as Gaines took the three-pointer. McGee got the rebound in the corner. Got it outside now. JT to Burdine. Giving the three. Missed it. 24 seconds now.
Well, we've had some wide open looks.
Down the floor goes Welch. Goes underneath. Has it stripped away and coming up with it. It's Gaines. Gaines is going to go up for a shot, and he's going to be fouled by Wheeler Wilkes with 15 seconds remaining. To the line is Cordarius Gaines. First shot is up and good.
How many points do they have from free throw line?
That's 5. And we've got 2. So free throws are not the game right now.
Well, it just seems like they've been to the line a bunch more than we have.
Second shot, he got both of them. 34-31 now. 12 seconds remaining in the half. Down in the corner to Burdine on the left side. The Tigers have it. Burdine stops. Takes a 15-foot jumper. Missed it. Rebound. Chester County. There'll be a throw from half court at the buzzer. Got the rim but didn't fall. That's the end of the first half. 34-31. Tigers trail by 3, but 2 more quarters to come, so it's going to be an interesting second half.
Yeah, it's going to be a good second half, and this is going to be a good district too because I think all these teams are pretty much evenly matched, and this is a good contest right here. They're bigger than we are inside. They've got, Caleb's a big boy, but they got a little bit more beef inside than we do. We got to somehow or another get them off the glass and get second chance points, and us just getting one and done. But we played well. Hadn't shot the ball particularly well from 3. We've had some really good open looks, but it's going to be an interesting second half for sure.
Well, we haven't seen any pressure tonight at all, and I'm expecting maybe we'll see that in the second half. I don't know what either one of these teams is going to be able to do different from what they've already done.
They're just going to do what they do and just see how it comes out. Yeah.
I mean, they pretty well laid everything they've got on the table in the first half, so I just don't know what they're going to do, but they may surprise us.
Yeah, they're like I said, it's going to be a good game. It's 2 evenly matched teams. Third quarter is going to be important. Getting that fourth quarter, keep it close, and then just see what happens.
Okay, Lady Tigers fall 49-32 earlier, and right now the Tigers trail 34-31 at halftime. We're going to take a pause for a word. We'll be back after these. Wheeler Wilkes with 6, J.T. Smith with 2, and Garrett Smith with 2. So those are the scores thus far tonight. Tigers right now trailing by 3, but that could change very quickly as we start the third quarter. Right after these words, we'll be right back after this. Well, they're sounding the buzzer. Teams have come to the court side and are now coming out on the floor as we begin the second half of play. Tigers trailing by 3 here, beginning the third period. Chester County has the basketball to boot. Chance Thompson is going to inbound it. I'm thinking to Aiden Welch because he's standing right away from him. Clock is finally set. I guess they were waiting on a score to get to the table, and she finally sat down. So give it to Chester County. There's a pass inside. Davis intercepts it, gets it to McGee, back to Davis. Now down the floor to Garrett Smith. Tanner Davis in the lane to Garrett Smith. Stopped on the baseline, double team to McGee. Catches Burdine swinging around from left to right. Goes now to Wilkes. To Burdine. Burdine takes a screen and will pass it. It looked like he passed it back to Garrett Smith, and Garrett went the wrong way.
Well,
or was rolling the other way, and it's in the backcourt. It couldn't have been avoided, but it is not going to help the Tiger cause.
Yeah, he got kind of caught and then saw a flash of maroon. And
so now Chester County with the basketball. Aiden Welch on the dribble, left wing. Welch dribbles around, head of the key, goes to the right side now to Thompson. Down in the corner to Barham, back out to Welch, to Gaines, to Welch, giving the three, he's not going to take it. Maybe out of his range. Thompson down in the corner to Barham. Now Barham dishes it inside, and Massengill is going to get the deuce inside. They're just kind of overpowering us down on the low post. Burdine goes in, tries a feigning one-hander. It's off, no good. McGee with the follow. Still won't go. Knocked out of bounds by Chester County. Tigers get a break there. It'll be Hardin County basketball baseline. Into McGee. To Burdine in the corner. Wilkes for 3. Quick jumper. It's off, no good. Fight for the rebound. Saved in and tapped away by Wilkes. McGee has it in the lane. Out to Burdine on the right side. Now to Wilkes for 3. Got it. Yes.
rolled around, but it went through.
I'm glad it stayed in because I called it before it happened. And it's now 36-34. Tigers down by 2. Driving layups off by Barham. Fight for the rebound. Barham and McGee struggle forward, and it goes out of bounds. Touch last by Caleb.
That's a good battle down there. Two big young men. They're probably familiar with each other football season too.
Inbound to Welch, to Thompson. Now Welch is going to try his hand to the 3. It's off, no good. Barham giving a free pass to the basket. He lays it up and in. That was determined on the rebound, not on the shot. So it's 38-34 now. 5:51 left to go, third period. Burdine in the corner now to Davis. Back outside. Here's JT. Wilkes for 3, way outside. NBA three-pointer by Wilkes. And it's now a 4-point game again. Wilkes has 12. Here's a three-pointer from the corner. It's off and no good by Massengill. Rebound taken down by Davis. Outlet pass to Garrett Smith. Garrett back to Davis. Davis back to Garrett. Now to McGee. Garrett goes in underneath. Gets to McGee. Puts the one-hand rolls out.
Boy, he's so unlucky sometimes.
I know it. And Massengill cleans the boards. On the right side, Welch. Outside, a three-pointer's up and good by Chance Thompson. That ball almost brought rain. 41-37. Tigers down by 4. Jackson Burdine on the right wing to Wilkes, to Davis. Davis in the paint, puts up the shot. I thought he was fouled by Massengill. Instead, they let it go. The outlet pass, and down the floor goes Quardarius Gaines. He lays it up and in. Tigers back down the floor quickly. Burdine with it into McGee in the lane. McGee dribbles it out of the circle, picks up the dribble, goes to Davis. Left side. Davis. Now to Wilkes, who's further left. Down in the corner to Garrett on the left side. Now to Burdine, giving the three. Fakes it, but doesn't take it. On the right side now to Davis for three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Gaines. Gaines, outlet pass. And with it is Thompson. To Welch. Welch stops in the lane. Back to Thompson. Now to Barham. He'll hook pass it in, but right into the hands of Davis. And now a whistle and a foul is going to be called as Davis starts out to the races, but a Chester County player, Quardarius Gaines, reaches back and fouls Davis. It's not going to be a shooting foul. Out comes Garrett Smith, in comes JT. He'll inbound it to Burdine. 3:44 left to go in the third period. Davis to Burdine in the corner, stops, 8-foot jumper, back rim, came off, rebound taken down by Gaines, outlet pass, Welch in the lane, goes in the corner. I thought Thompson might have stepped on the line, but they say he didn't. He saves it in to Welch on the right wing. 3:20, spin move, I thought he traveled. Down in the corner now to McLemore, here's a three-pointer, it's off. No good by Thompson, or rather by Gaines. And a rebound is going to go, or the shot will actually bound out of bounds untouched.
Might need some help down
Give
here.
it to the Tigers, and they'll work it into the backcourt. JT and Burdine playing catch out there. Now they get it into forecourt on the right wing. JT drives in. Finds Burdine in the corner for three. Missed it. Rebound McGee. Back out now to JT for three. Missed it. Burdine high in the air. Thought he had the rebound, but he was stripped away by Gaines. Gaines comes running out. Goes to Thompson on the corner. Now right side. Now on the left side to McLemore. That's Hunter McLemore in for Chester County. Hayden Welch on the left wing. Stops high post right side, back outside to Gaines on the right. Now to Thompson for three in the corner. This one's off, no good. Rebound. We got a Chester County player slightly injured there, and a foul is going to be called on him. Jalen Pipkin picks up a foul.
I don't know exactly what he did. He just went flying.
I know, and both of them kind of came down and did the splits.
He went through the lane, and then he looks up.
Let's see the replay over this.
Yeah, really. Well, we'll have to wait till we get home.
The Tigers go with JT on the right side. He thinks that Wheeler Wilkes is going to come out for the ball, and Wheeler thought that he was going in for the ball, and JT throws it into the bleachers. So, miscue by the Tigers offensively. They trail by 6, 43-37. 2:06 left to go in the third. Tigers steal it back on the offensive end, though. McGee reached out and got a pass that was thrown across there by Pipkin, and the Tigers have it back and a chance to cut this 6-point lead. JT drives feigns a one-hander, puts the shot up too hard. Rebound taken down by Pipkin. Down the floor goes Welch. Welch drives in the lane. Found a friendly rim and knocked it down. 45-37 now. Tigers down by 8. Wilkes drives in the lane, goes in, puts the shot up too hard. McGee gets the rebound, misses the follow.
Holy crap.
As he got a little pressure from the backside by McLemore, but it should have been an easy shot for him. He just threw it up a little too hard. Welch brings it down, it's trapped in the lane, and they'll try to pass it. Massagill tries to pass it back in the lane to Welch, and now a 3-second call, I think, was the determination. They're going to give it to
We just can't put it in the basket. I mean, we're getting to the rim. We just can't. I mean, even on the layup.
Now we're taking like 4-foot shots and 3-footers. Burdine across the timeline. Gets a pick from McGee on Welch, and outside of Wilkes for 3. Back rim. Burdine will save it in, but it's going to go into the hands of Massagill. Massagill outlet pass to Barham. Barham takes it in. Lays it up and in. Nice pass that time. As Massagill catches Barham in the forecourt all alone. 47-37. Here's a pass. Barham gets a steal. Wilkes was trying to force it in. Barham got the steal. Now they're back down the floor. Barham gets underneath to Welch. Welch has his shot blocked. Loose ball in the corner. And now Welch has it back. Tigers did a good job avoiding 2 right there. Massagill goes in for an easy layup. Missed it. Gets his own rebound. Now to Pipkin for 3. His shot won't go. Rebound. McGee is going to throw it away. Things have gotten just choppy raggedy here. Tigers down by 10. They've been outscored 13-6 in this quarter. Now there's 12 seconds remaining in the third period. And Chester County, when all the dust has settled, Chester County has the basketball.
It's been an ugly third quarter by both teams.
Both teams, yeah.
Yeah, they've just made 4 shots. So they're getting it in the hole.
7 points are uglier for the Tigers.
Yeah.
Barham to Welch, 3 seconds. Spins. In the corner. They're not going to get a shot off. Tigers did a good job defensively that time, but they trail by 10. 47-37. We'll be back in 1 minute. Tigers have the basketball to start the fourth period. They trail 47-37 to Chester County here in Henderson, Tennessee. Bill Sharp along with Steve Carnell. Tigers have the basketball. They go to Burdine, who will bounce pass it underneath to McGee. McGee turns around and rattles it 3 times with a little short one-hander and missed it. Rebound. Welch comes out with it. Littlest guy on the team. He gets it in the forecourt. Now on the right side, Burdine got a hand on a pass that was intended there for Pipkin, but Welch got it back. That's been the story of our night here.
Yeah.
On the right side is McLemore down in the corner. To Welch, to Barham. Barham gets called for traveling, which he most definitely did.
We just need to start, a couple of threes. We're back in this thing. Gets a little bit momentum our way. That's kind of
be good if we can get Wheeler free for some threes.
Well, they got Barham on him.
Davis goes in.
There you go.
Circles, goes in down the right side of the lane, lays it up and in. Good shot, good drive by Tanner Davis. And Now they cut the lead.
Can't do that,
They
though.
got an outlet pass to Barham. Barham is going to connect with McElmore. McElmore gets an easy layup. Tigers get it down to Burdine. Burdine tries to bank it home. Missed it. Rebound. McGee, but a whistle and a foul is going to be called on.
You know, the
It's
one
gonna be on
adjustment,
Pipkin.
Bill, I've seen them do, they've got Barham over there on Wheeler. He's kind of going with him. He's got a couple of inches on him, so it's going to make it tough on him to shoot over.
Wheeler giving the three off the left side. Yes.
Not when he leaves him alone, though.
It looked like Wheeler was able to get away from him that time, got the open look, and now it's a 7-point game. And that's a steal by Davis. Davis takes it in and scores for the Tigers. And here's that full court pressure I was telling you about. And there's another steal, this time by Burdine. Burdine takes it and lays it up and in. Jackson Burdine and the Tigers catch the Eagles off guard with the full court pressure, and they've cut the lead to 3. 6:12 left to go in the fourth. We're going to take a 30-second pause. We'll be right back. So, following the bucket there by Burdine, it's going to be the Eagles basketball in the baseline. Full court pressure being applied by the Tigers, and very well thus far. As that big lead has been eradicated, here's they get it in now to Massengill. He drives in the lane and hit an NBA-esque floating shot right down the heart of the lane and extends the lead now to 5. Garrett Smith drives, puts up the shot, missed it. McGee comes over the top, gets a rebound, but can't get the follow. Thompson, or rather Gaines with the rebound, goes to Welch on the right side. 5:36 left to go in the game. Tigers trail 51-46. Back outside is Welch dribbling at midcourt. He goes to Gaines on the right side, about 5 feet outside the circle. Now to Welch. Right side of Thompson underneath. And the shot's going to be blocked there by Davis. Loose ball coming up with it is Burdine. Burdine misses the shot. It follows no good. Smith came with a follow, missed it. And McGee comes in and gets the third shot. He hits it and he's fouled.
Tip drill. We missed 2 bunnies, and finally Caleb
got his
shot
sixth
in.
point. Now his 7th as he hits the free throw. And it's a 2-point game. The 3-point play there by Caleb McGee.
More good hustle on the rebound. He's kept after it.
Foul was on Gaines, his second. Still pressure, half court applied now. They get it to Welch. He's working one-on-one against Burdine. Here's a lob in to Barham. Barham gets open, lays it up and in.
That's tough to defend.
We got to dime the basketball. Burdine comes in, goes off the glass, missed it. McGee with the rebound. To Wilkes, to Davis, left side for 3. No, rebound McGee. You got to hand it to Caleb McGee. That's a steal off the pass to Barham. Barham takes it in for the dunk. He missed it. Rebound, Gaines. Loose ball outside, a whistle, and a timeout.
No, foul.
It looked like now they're going to call a foul, and it's going to be on Davis. His first.
I don't know why all of a sudden we're just wanting to go one-on-one against their big guys for some reason.
53-49. Pass down low to Massengill. Massengill spins, goes up for the shot, but he's going to be fouled.
Tanner didn't agree.
Probably before the. That's going to be on Davis too.
I thought he had really the ball, but anyway.
That's the 14th foul on, or rather the 17th foul. Here's a Steal by Wilkes, batted away. Coming up with his Burdine. Burdine now to JT, drives, puts the shot off the glass, missed it, and the rebound is going to be knocked out of bounds. I thought McGee touched it last, but they're saying Barnum did.
I don't know when we're going to learn. They're 6'5" inside. We're 5'8".
Now they're giving it to Chester County, and our fans are on their feet saying, no, it's the other way. The official on the backside came up and say, hey, Bubba, it's maroon ball, not white. And so they're going to give it to Wilkes, inbound to McGee. Now to JT, to Wilkes on the right side. Wilkes take the long three. Got it, yes. Wilkes hits the long three. He's got 18 now. And the Tigers trail by 1. 3:49 left to go in the game. Welch. Aiden Welch by name. Across the timeline. Down in the corner. Barham. Here's Thompson for 3. He drained one.
Left him wide open.
Ouch. And now there's timeout on the floor. Timeout Chester County. They lead 56-52. 3:33 remaining in the game. We'll be back in 1 minute. Threes are wild on the scoreboard. 3:33 remaining. Tigers have the basketball. They trail by 4. As Burdine, Jackson Burdine goes to McGee. About 5 feet outside the lane on the right side, near the blocks. Around the wheel they go. They try to go to Davis in the corner, and Davis has it batted away there by Massengill. Give it to the Tigers. 3:14 left now. As Davis goes to McGee. McGee guarded now by Thompson. Outside, Davis tries to drive in, and he'll get called for traveling.
We don't need any empty possessions.
I don't know what that was.
Well, they held him up.
He was trying to attempt there, but or attempting to do. Garrett checks in. JT checks out. Tigers with Garrett, Jackson, Wheeler, also Davis and McGee on the floor.
They're going to spread it out and try to run some clock now.
A lob pass inside now. Barham, he kicks it out. Is a three-pointer. It's also no good by Massengill. Rebound looks like, stolen away there by Gaines. Now Garrett Smith's got it, and it will be knocked away again, this time out of bounds. Give it to the Tigers. In comes JT again. Garrett checks out. I guess they're wanting Garrett in there for defense and put JT in for the offensive potential. Davis, left side. Wilkes back to Davis. Drives, puts the one-hander up. Off no good. Gets his own rebound. To JT in the corner. To McGee. Now whistle and a foul is going to be called on Massengill.
That's a little touchy. We'll take it, but
2:13 left on the clock now. It's just the 15th foul on Chester County. Tigers down by 4. Burdine to Wilkes, corner left side to Burdine. And he did. Burdine gets called for traveling. He kind of turned and moved to his right before he put the ball down and took steps. They're going to take it away from the Tigers. The Eagles get it back. JT back out. Back in comes Garrett. His inbounds pass almost stolen by Burdine. Quick pass off and into Massengill. Borum got a quick pass at midcourt and flipped it over to Massengill. He took it in and scored. 58-52 now. 1:47 remaining. Burdine and the Tigers needing some points here. Burdine drives in the lane, puts a shot up. Rejected by Amoria Massengill. The crowd, partisan crowd, liked it.
Well, they're going to learn. I don't know if it's going to be in this game.
1:39 remaining. Burdine looking for somebody inbound. It goes to Wilkes. Wilkes for three. Buried it. Wheeler Wilkes knocks down a three from, looked like about 25 feet. And it's 58-55. Tigers down by three. There's timeout on the floor. Timeout Hardin County. 1:35 remaining. Back in 30 seconds. One minute, 35 seconds remaining. 58-55. The home team up by three right now. Tigers, the visitors, would like nothing better than to get a steal here.
It's been a good basketball
tie this
game.
thing up. It has been a good one. Thompson in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline. McGee gets a hand on it. Going to go out of bounds off of his fingertips.
Hadn't always been pretty, though, has it, Bill? But it's been entertaining.
No, it has been. It has some raggedy spots, but it is entertaining. Welch on the right side to Barham. Garrett Smith is going to run into Welch, and he's got a shoulder injury that looks like it can't be good. He is really hurting. And he's going to go to the bench and sit down. And he can't sit still. That is. Yep. He might have dislocated his shoulder there. Yep. Chester County has the ball now. JT's back in the game. Now there's a whistle and a timeout call. Timeout Chester County, 1:10 remaining. 58-55, Tigers down by three. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Garrett Smith went over and sat on the bench, and a trainer looked at him, and now he's back on the bench. He wanted to go back in the game, and Coach Geyer told him to get back on the bench. 1:04, Chester County with the basketball, and they pass it down on the wing on the left side. Chance Thompson steps on the line. It's Tiger basketball in the backcourt, trailing by three with 1:02 remaining. More than enough time to take this game away from the Chester County Eagles. Burdine goes right side now to Wilkes. There's a weave going on. J2 with it at the circle. Now to Wilkes. Wilkes is going to penetrate. Instead goes to Davis. Davis has it batted away. Saved, however, by JT. JT on the left wing now to Davis. Right side Burdine. Burdine giving it a long three. Doesn't take it. Instead drives. Stops baseline. Jumper. He got it. Yes. Burdine hits the jumper with 27 seconds remaining and cuts the lead to one. There's timeout on the floor. Timeout, I believe Tigers will take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be right back. Stay with us. County has the ball. Here's a steal at midcourt. It's going to be tapped away, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Chester County thought it would be their ball, but it's going to be Hardin County's ball with 17.9 seconds remaining. Hardin County trails by 1. Garrett Smith was back in the game, so he's obviously much better than he was earlier. Now to Burdine. Burdine over now to JT. JT will be saved in by McGee. McGee will pass it into the full court with 10.6 seconds remaining. It's kicked out of bounds and it's touched last by Chester County. It will be Hardin County basketball with 10.6 seconds remaining in the game, trailing by 1. We'll take a 60-second pause. We'll be right back. All right, absolute mayhem went on in the last time possession. There's 10.6 seconds remaining. Tigers have the basketball.
You got to get it in.
The Wilkes will get it in to Davis on the baseline. Puts the shot up. Thought he was fouled. And Chester County comes up with the basketball. They go underneath and they get it to Barham. Barham scores at the buzzer. And the Tigers will fall by 3. Barham scores at the buzzer.
Man, Davis was absolutely just mauled
Davis.
They weren't going to call it, though.
Killed underneath. Had to be at least 5 fouls under there.
Yeah, they got out of here.
But those officials were not going to call it in this situation.
No,
and that cost the Tigers a basketball game tonight.
They're not going to call it over here.
Well, just think what would have happened had they called the foul. Davis could have won the game from the free throw line. But as it is, it's going to be a 60-57 forevermore by Chester County as things just did not come across for the Tigers.
No, they played hard, though. I mean, it was sloppy at times, both teams. Neither team really absolutely just shot it. But we got a break right there at the end. We had a play set up. You had Tanner going in. Tanner's long and lean, but he got mauled by 3 and blocked from the back, and they didn't call it. But to be fair, they didn't call it a whole lot all night long. So they got out of here. Coach was trying to get a timeout. They wouldn't look at him. He didn't get a chance to get a timeout either. And the officials scampered on out. And I don't blame them, but, you're not going to get that call over here anyway.
Yeah, they may need the National Guard to get to their car going out tonight. But it's a final, 60-57. Chester County takes the nod, and the Tigers fall 1-1 on the district now. Lady Tigers fall 0-2 now. And with, 4 games left to go, going to have to pick up some W's somewhere to get in that top 2 for the district tournament. Which begins, I believe, the 3rd week in February.
Yeah.
I don't know what date. I haven't seen any dates that have been issued. So.
Well, it's going to be a tougher go for the ladies. McNary is really good. They may be the best team in our district. Them or Chester County. We're going to be pretty even with Lexington. And who am I missing? I'm not missing anybody. No. We only got 4 teams.
You run out of teams.
We're running out of teams quick to try to play. But, man, what an entertaining game tonight.
It was.
And, last Friday night was entertaining as well. And, we got the breaks last week and didn't get it on this particular one. And so, anyway, it is what it is. It's over. you learn from it. And then hopefully we'll go to McNairy County and get us a win over there.
Yeah, the last 2 minutes of that game were just absolute bedlam.
Yeah.
I mean, changing hands so quickly and trying to keep up with it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
But Tigers, fall. Eagles will take a W in this, and we'll go down the road to McNairy and do it on Tuesday night.
Yeah. Well, Sports Talk is going to be interesting in the morning. We got a lot to talk about this week, and especially tonight's game. That's at 9 in the morning right here on 93.5. So Coach Guy and Coach Kirk will be in, and we'll discuss this game tonight, the one on Tuesday night, and then what's ahead for them. So it ought to be an interesting talk with Coach Geyer. He doesn't forget anything. He's got a steel trap for a mind.
I was going to say steel trap.
Yeah.
But, both these young coaches are doing a great job at maintaining discipline on their team, and they've got the kids progressing. Obviously, everybody wants it to go quicker than it does, but that's a hard thing to do, to take young players and young coaches and meld it together. So, we'll just have to bear with it and see how that turns out. So.
I think if we would have shot the ball a little bit better on the outside, we missed some bunnies on the inside. And I know they're saying the same thing, but really and truly, we didn't shoot the ball as well as we can from outside. Wheeler had a good night, but he's got to have some help. And but anyway, it's sometimes it's a difference in a ball game, but man, you had a chance at the end. That's all you could ask for.
Well, that's two games in a row where Wheeler's had 20 plus in a game.
Yeah. Well, it's a good time.
That didn't happen early in the season.
No.
He'd have a 20-point game, then he'd have a 2-point game.
Yeah, he's struggled.
And if they
year,
keep that consistency going and get a little bit of help, I'm still expecting Jackson Burdine to contribute more points as he matures, and maybe we can get that done by tournament time as well. Let's look at the scoring. Leading scorer for Chester County was Moria Massengill with 18. I would have thought Chad Barham would be the one that would score the most, but he only had 12. Cordarius Gaines had 9. Chance Thompson had 9. Aiden Welch had 8. Hunter McLemore had 4. And that's about it for Chester County. For the Tigers tonight, Wheeler Wilkes with 21. Jackson Burdine with 13. Tanner Davis with 9. Caleb McGee with 7. Nathan Nesbitt with 3. J.T. Smith with 2. And Garrett Smith with 2. So those are the scores tonight. The Lady Tigers fall 49-32 in the opener. Tigers fall 60-57.